South said down, don't you come here no more. Is that really you? Why you trying this far? Red lies are told. Say your soul in the storm. South said down, don't you come here no more. All you little lies are playing, high racing and you sing. The lights on the rain, they're like a hurricane. Take a jacket. Friday Night Gamble. What's going on, Ricky Dickerman?
Hey, man, Walsh, how are you?
My God, I don't know how you got here, but we're going to blame Tony P. Folks, Tony P isn't with us tonight because he's out there accepting the award. Brittany and Tyler out here in the audience with us tonight. Tyler Hawkins, Brittany Howard. Glad to have you back. They were in the music video that we just released, yesterday. But Tony's gone. He's at the Final 48 Awards ceremony, accepting our award for Audience Pick. Yeah, man, for the Rural Network. So that song that you just heard was my new single, Come Here No More. I just put out a music video for it yesterday. And if you haven't checked it out, please go to my YouTube channel, Matt Walsh Music, and you can watch it in its entirety. Check out all of the lead-up clips that lead to it about the sightings and the eyewitness encounters and all that stuff. Ricky, you were in the movie. I mean the video, the music video.
I had a blast. Buddy Hardwood is my favorite actor of all time. That dude should get an award for something like that. I don't know what awards they give. He should get one. Where is Buddy? What time's Buddy getting here tonight? He's a little late.
No, he's not gonna be here, Ricky.
What?
He's not gonna be here, Ricky. We just paid
No,
you.
I texted him earlier. I didn't get a response, but he said he was gonna come up. He's gonna show up.
I know you guys are friends and everything.
We're more than friends.
Well, listen,
We're more than friends.
we got a show to do, folks. If you listen to this thing tonight, if you're tuning in, hit that share button right now with your friends. Bring them to the party. Let's all have a good time because we got tonight. Tonight, I went ahead and said, Ricky, there's going to be a celebration because the music video. In one day, we had 1,000 views in the last 24 hours. If you can believe that. So fantastic, man! My hat goes out to everybody that liked the video. And like I said, if you want to tune in, there's a link right there on the stream. I think it's one of the. You can scroll down just a little bit. After you see the Friday Night Gamble, everything. Take you to the video. Also, if you want to buy the single, it's right there too. The link is right there. All you got to do is go, drop $2. What the hell is that? You can buy a sneaker tote for $2, right, Ricky? Folks, the one and only. Not only is this a celebration show, but this is our low-down, old-school blues house party show, y'all. Woo! And we got the one and only, my main man, Mr. J.J. Hips. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Now, I thought me and JJ had never met, but he refreshed my memory because sometimes it's a little foggy over the years. But,
when you get over 40.
Well, you get over, I'm 43. How old are you?
I'm 50.
You just turned 50. That's right. You just turned 50.
I know what you're talking about.
But we're still running hard with the clubtails, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What did you say something about them clubtails? What did you say? You had to say, put the... Clubtails are sponsoring the team drink. If you got a beverage out there and it's cold, I know we got a lot of Clubtail converts over the last couple weeks now.
2 of them right there.
2 of them right there. Brittany and Tyler drinking Clubtails. Ricky's drinking a Clubtail. I'm drinking what is this? A Bahama Mama. Ray, what do you got?
I got the
Ray's got
mango. Mango.
What?
Yes, sir.
You got the treasure over there. Ray's got some treasure. Hitman's, Hitman's uptown. You know what I'm saying? He always got something, that the rest of us don't have because he's dialed in. So we're gonna do a big team drink. I'm gonna hit a couple. Let's take a drink. Thank y'all for liking the music video. Check it out. Share it with your friends. Here's to you. Team drink, y'all.
Oh, this is good.
Oh, Daddy needs this medicine.
You like that?
Oh, yeah.
I got one of the old school Clubtails. I got a Bahama Mama.
I had that last week.
Really good.
That was good.
JJ is not drinking Clubtails because he's got better sense than we do. JJ Hips, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing great, man.
It's great to have you on the show,
absolutely.
man. I watched your music the last couple of years and become aware of you.
Yeah.
Your band, JJ Hips and the Hideaway, and it's based off of your love. The Hideaway is a reference to Freddie King,
yeah.
who we watched Freddie King. Me and Ray watched Freddie King. If you ain't ever seen them things with Hoss Allen. Hi, honey. Hi, Hoss Allen. He's kind of like Ricky a little bit. But anyway, if you've never seen the beat, those old, and we were talking about Freddie's first album with the instrumentals, and he's playing a gold top, which you inspired me to crack this thing out a little bit with the Freddie King influence, because that's what made me get this guitar with Freddie King. If you look back about 1954, 56, between Muddy had one, Freddie, who else? John Lee Hooker even had one of the damn thing. So how you been doing, man? How's everything been going?
It's going good.
Good.
As good as it can be.
Well, we're in a funky time and everything like that.
That's right.
So how the hell, that's what people always ask me, because we're birds of a feather. We're both influenced by blues music very heavily, and not just the namby-pamby stuff, but going down to old school stuff. So what got you playing?
I started when I was 16, almost 33.
Right.
My whole family's musical. Had a gospel group growing up.
I read that.
I was never in it. I was more into sports and things like that. But when I turned 16, I just really got heavily into it and started playing. But I was in love with Led Zeppelin, Jimmy Page.
Oh yeah, man.
And, what sports? What kind of sports?
Well, I still play football and basketball.
Okay.
I absolutely love
What's your NFL team?
Cleveland Browns.
Okay.
since I was a kid. Man.
What are you, Cowboys, right? Still,
Yes,
you
sir.
Cowboys?
Bang,
Yeah,
bang.
all the way,
Bang, bang.
Cowboys. Yes, sir.
So yeah, once I started studying Jimmy Page a lot, after a couple years, I realized they were covering old blues songs.
Oh yeah, man. Willie Dixon sued him big
exactly,
time.
Exactly, yeah. And so I went and listened to all the originals and just fell in love with blues and just kept going further and further back and finding everything I could.
Right.
Just absorbing it.
That's the same thing for me. You know, my first thing that my uncle turned me on when I was about 12 years old, Johnny Winter.
Okay.
And you know, from that, it ain't hard to, you know. And I remember we'd be sitting around and you know, cool things used to come on TV.
Yes, they did.
You know, I mean, we had Nite Music and G. Smith's. We all watched Saturday Night Live just so we could get to the commercial. Right before the commercial, they showed J. Smith and what kind of guitar was he going to play. But anyway, I remember seeing, you know, Albert King and stuff come on TV. You know, late at night and stuff. My uncle would ask Albert King, you know, and that's a big influence of yours. All the three Kings, BB, Albert, Freddie,
the tattoos for Albert.
Well, damn, man.
Black Cat.
All right, show the people.
You are dedicated.
All the Born Under a Bad Sign stuff.
Ricky, you got any tattoos?
No.
Of Buddy Hardwood?
No.
Sorry.
I don't trust none of that.
I'm paying you to do this, so I get to say whatever, I guess. Ray, what you got for JJ?
Well, who are your what advice would you give for folks who
Or just the blues?
Yeah.
Just the blues. I think that it's the basis for all music to me is blues music, and so I think it's the best place to start. Jimmy Page and all that, and I was learning a little bit what it wasn't making complete sense to me, you know, as far as the guitar goes. And I found old blues. I found Stevie Ray Vaughan.
You were writing, but you weren't making complete sentences.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And once I found those guys and Stevie Ray Vaughan, for some reason something clicked, and it made sense.
Yeah.
And I fell in love with it. So for me, I think to understand it and get into it, just blues is the best kind of music to start with.
Yeah.
I guess for folks to just have somebody to relate to what they're doing and what they want to do. Any artist, you know.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
I mean, I can say as a songwriter, that's what I started out on. Was playing blues and old school blues. I mean, blues even back, you know, the 20s, 30s, all that stuff. But you know, even though I don't play that traditional blues anymore, except at home, or sometimes go out with me and Ray and Tad Walters, who was on the show, sometimes do a traditional blues show. Things that I use in my songwriting that are still like things I heard done in the 1930s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Chords, or you know, I ain't giving too much away.
Yeah.
But so what got you to where you were starting to play out loud? When did you start playing out loud, and how did that happen?
Well,
Because that's always interesting.
Yeah, my dad's a drummer, and I grew up with my dad playing drums, playing in bands.
Right.
And I know that once I started playing, I got to a certain point, he was on me constantly to like get a band together, let's go play, let's do this. And I was always really hesitant because I have this curse that I don't think I'm ever good enough. I think a lot of musicians feel that way. And so for me, there was a goal I had was to learn Scuttle Button by Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Oh yeah, man.
And I thought, if I can do that,
that's fantastic.
If I can play that, I could probably play just about anything. So I was like, so once I learned that, me and my dad got a band together, and we started just trying to book stuff, see what happens.
And see how it went. Yeah. So what would you have played, you think, if you didn't end up, if you weren't a guitar player, what would you have played? Or what instrument don't you play that you wish you did play?
There's a lot I don't play.
What instrument, what do you play? Do you play anything besides guitar?
I play guitar. I can, fiddle around on bass as much as anyone that plays guitar can.
I can too, as you're getting ready to see here just a little bit.
And I can play very little drums. I can pick out a few small things on piano, but nothing crazy.
How do you like the drums?
I love the drums.
I mean, with the coordination, using all your hands,
I really
pocket or busy drummer.
I like pocket.
Okay.
I like.
Me too.
You gotta like that with blues.
Yeah, I love everything. All simple is gold for me.
Less is best.
Absolutely.
Yep. It is, man. I mean, a lot of times you can play the kind of blues we like with just a snare drum. Yeah. Which is what we're going to do tonight. So why don't we do it right now? What you want to start off with?
You want to start off with Reconsider, Baby.
Yeah, Lowell Folsom. Yeah, let me get this old bass out here. Yes, sir. Ricky, you hanging in there, bud?
I'm having a blast.
Lowell Folsom, Reconsider. Hit me, man.
now I guess you changed your mind. I want you to reconsider, baby, and give yourself just a little more time.
Yes, sir. I hope that sounds good for you. Yeah.
Perfect.
Woo! We up here at the Friday Night Gamble. Who's having a good time? You having a good time, Brittany? You having a good time, Howard? Tyler?
Yep.
Great time.
Too many clubs here. Tyler asked me down there in the green room. He said, that's what we call it, Ricky.
I just call it the fridge.
Tyler said down, he said, hey man, he said, you mind if I try one of these, one of these Johnny bootleggers? And I said, yeah.
You gonna
try
chug it? You gonna chug it?
Well, they're hot right now. He might be working at a disadvantage. Can you chug it hot?
Yeah,
Do it.
Better
Do it. Do it. Do
Are you up for the? Are you gonna be the first person to take the Johnny bootlegger challenge? Oh, it's a moment, y'all. I'm gonna let you do it. I pick your poison. I got damn, look, Rody, you got Rody all motivated too. Rody's going nuts. I've got apple. I've got lemonade. I've got purple. Apple. Okay. All right. Go ahead and sit.
Apple.
Go
Apple.
ahead and sit there. You can have my seat. And now you gotta on the count of three.
I'm good. Thank
You
you.
good?
Here it goes.
Count of three.
Johnny bootlegger challenge. Go! Holy shit! Holy shit! He did it!
My goodness.
He did it!
I can't
Give
believe
it up and tell Taylor Hawkins, get the damn thing done, son. Do the damn thing. My God, he slammed up the. He
Why do you
slammed
still
dunked
have your
it.
shirt on?
My God Almighty. I thought I was the only one that's going to be able to do it.
Oh boy.
Welcome to the club, brother. Welcome to the club.
Thank you.
You know, if y'all want to,
He's ever come back here?
if y'all, I told you it was gonna be a party. I told you, we do it like the old juke joints and shit. But listen, I'm gonna tell y'all what, Ricky, get the people in line here. If
Hey,
y'all,
settle down.
if I'm talking about the audience, not the online audience.
Oh.
If y'all want to take the Johnny Bootlegger Challenge, and I ain't talking about the little ones. You got to get the big boys, the 12-ounce ones. If you want to get you a Johnny Bootlegger Challenge going here, and get I will send you something. If you film yourself chugging and doing the Johnny Bootlegger Challenge and being able to do a full chug, I might send you a little something in the mail.
Something.
A little something.
Hey, did me and Buddy get any credit for the ones we did before we could videotape?
No, just go on about that mess. Videotape the damn Johnny Bootlegger Challenge. Tag me in it. Put it on Facebook, social media, whatever. We gotta get back to JJ. JJ.
Hey,
So you got any recordings out that we can get?
No, not at the moment. We've been working on stuff here and there. Hopefully soon, though.
What are you listening to right now?
A lot of, we talked about earlier, Jimmy Vaughn's new album.
Yeah. When we were up here setting up
yeah.
this stuff, Jimmy's fucking,
Dude.
Jimmy Vaughn's stuff.
That is one of my favorite albums
I mean,
ever
Stevie's
already.
great.
Yes.
I mean, but
Completely different styles.
people don't understand
Yeah.
that Jimmy was a superstar before before Stevie,
Oh, yeah.
even was even heard of,
Yeah,
really,
sure.
And Jimmy was just the coolest,
Yeah.
coolest guy ever, man.
Yeah.
So
Them and I love J.D. McPherson. If you've heard of him.
I like JD. Yeah, JD.
I love that
McPherson. Yes,
50s
sir.
rock and roll style.
Yeah,
It
man.
Just,
Yes,
it kills
sir.
me.
Yes, sir. Little Richard, all that. So we just
Yeah.
lost Little
Yeah.
Richard.
Yeah.
And if people claim to like rock and roll and don't know about Little Richard, boy, they don't know rock and roll.
or Ike Turner.
All right, Turner.
Ike Turner.
I put Ike Turner back here on the set. We got Ike Turner's Blues Roots we played back here.
Okay.
So yeah, man, Ike Turner. Yes, sir.
I gotta say, man, I gotta give a shout out to Tammy Webster. She turned me on to you.
Oh, great.
Tammy,
Yeah.
how you doing?
Yeah,
I know
Tammy.
you're watching, Tammy. How you doing?
Woo!
Tammy was in the
Tammy.
music video too.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tammy is a fine supporter of live music.
She
I
is.
can't
She
think of
is.
anyone else that
Me
gets
either.
out and will drive,
Yeah,
all
hours.
night long
Yeah.
like she is a musician.
That's passion.
She
right
drives
there.
like
That's
we do,
passion.
up
Yeah,
and down
she
the
does.
damn road
That's
and everything
passion.
like that.
Maybe
So,
more.
so what are your pet peeves as a musician?
My biggest one is volume.
Yeah,
And it's I guess I'm sensitive to it, and
which I'm super guilty of.
yeah, I mean a lot of people are, especially like most people get into playing guitar to be loud. You know, I mean that's the whole point.
Right.
And for me, it's just always been a pet peeve. It's not that big of a deal. I'll turn up if I have to.
It depends on
But-
what you're playing.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, they say Freddie King was loud as shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I never heard him, of course, and
Yeah.
neither one of us
Unfortunately,
have. None of us have.
Wow.
But that's what I was always told. Was
Yeah.
He was loud as shit. You know, and Muddy too. You know,
Yeah.
Muddy played. I think Muddy played through a super reverb.
Yeah.
With everything on 10, just
Oh,
everything
goodness,
wide open, and he just controlled the volume from his Telecaster.
Yeah.
You know, this what she called Walsh, which was a remodified Telecaster. I think it had a remodified neck because he
Yeah.
had such heavy damn strings
Yeah.
on it. You know. But talk about what it was with the blues. Like we're talking about Muddy and Freddie King.
Yeah.
And Robert Nighthawk. I'm sure you familiar. What was it that just drew you to that? Because it's a style of guitar playing, especially when you get into Chicago stuff with Jimmy Rogers and Muddy Waters and
Yeah.
Robert Nighthawk, Earl Hooker.
Yeah.
All those. What drew you to that sound? Because not many
something-
people are drawn to it.
No, I guess they're not.
Now they're getting hipper. The kids
Yeah.
are getting a lot hipper these days. Ricky, if the kids were where we were, 20 years ago,
Yeah.
well, we might be superstars.
Yeah,
right
we
now.
might.
We would. But here we are stuck with Ricky.
Exactly.
Anyway. So anyway, what was it that drew you to that music?
Something about the desperation.
Yeah.
I think just every emotion.
Yeah.
Just coming through the feeling. I remember the first time I touched the guitar is I wanted to bend.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to
Right.
do was just bend strings
Right.
and get it to cry.
Right. So when did you really start learning how to really make chords and how did that happen and stuff?
It was mainly like I grew up skateboarding heavily.
Right. Right.
I was still
Tony
do
Hawk.
it. I still do it sometimes, not as much as I used to. But a group of my friends, we all lived in the same neighborhood, and skateboarding and music just go hand in hand. And we all decided to start playing music. And I thought I was going to play drums because my dad's a drummer, and I had friends that had guitars and we had bass, everything. And I ended up I think I took lessons from my dad for like 3 weeks. Just said, I want to play guitar. Like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what I need to play.
Need
That's
to
what's
do.
for me.
Yeah.
Didn't you like
And,
to play drums?
I guess not.
So how long does it take to get this good? Because you sound fantastic.
all 16 or 17 years.
Yeah.
playing.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. But after about 3 years, I would have been good enough to go play out and do things, but I just was scared more than anything.
And to tell the folks before we forget, what is your website? Because I know you
It's
got a web.
it's jjhipsmusic.com.
Yeah, go check him out.
Yeah.
I mean, fantastic singing voice, fantastic guitar playing. Playing all the right notes. Because I mean, that's the thing.
Yeah,
With the blues. I mean, just
Yeah.
leave the ones out. Ricky, get control, please.
Why are you laughing?
Ricky,
I just thought all musicians
Ricky.
played the right notes.
where's Buddy tonight? Where's Buddy tonight?
I'm waiting on him to show up. He's my ride to the club.
Oh, y'all going clubbing after
We're
this?
going out here.
Where do y'all go clubbing?
Styling profile.
Really?
We're going right up the road, to the skanking dance.
Oh, the skanking day. The
Yeah,
skanking
well, that's
day.
what we call it.
All right.
I don't know what the name of the place is, man. We're trying to keep it.
Oh, y'all don't want to reveal where y'all don't reveal where the big guys,
Tell your
the big
business.
boys
Tell your
go.
business.
Right.
Go back.
Right.
Please.
I hear you. I hear you.
Deflect.
I hear you. I hear you. Well, let's listen. We were talking about Muddy and Jimmy. Let's play. You got a Champagne and Reaper,
Yeah, let's play Champagne.
which is right in line with this show. Let's do another team drink.
Woo!
We're gonna play a Muddy Waters song and let JJ lead this thing called Champagne Ripper. Here's to you.
Check that too.
I wonder if Muddy would have liked a club deal.
What you want on this, Matt? What you want on this?
Put a little boat on.
Okay.
Put a little boat on.
All right.
We're gonna do the two guitar thing like Jimmy and Muddy.
Oh yeah.
Let the Les Paul fire up there. Come on now. You can do it. Did it cut out on us?
No.
It's starting to scare me. There it is. All right. Let's do it.
her right down here by my side.
Love you, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Who out there's drinking some club tails and smoking some reefer? Ricky, we know you are.
I ain't heard nothing that good since my ex-wife said she was leaving.
Ricky. Easy, Ricky. Muddy played a lot of slide guitar.
Yeah.
And I gotta tell you, I was gonna bring my slide up and play it, but I forgot. But I gotta give a shout out to my man Doc Sigmer at Rocky Mountain Slides. Man, have you heard of this guy?
I have not.
If you play slide guitar, you gotta get up with Doc.
Okay.
Send him your videos and stuff.
Yeah.
I know he'll send you some free slides and support you and everything like that. But man, he makes these slides. They're the best damn slides I've ever played in my life. And I've played everything. Copper, wine bottle, you know, the wine bottle, the quarter-inch socket, whatever. But Doc, RockyMountainSlides.com, check out Doc. He made some fantastic slides. I just thought about it. I was like, man, why did I not bring my slide up? Play something for Doc. So, what advice would you give? We already asked him that. Did you ask him what advice he give to young musicians?
I'm not sure I answered
He
it.
did.
But
Yeah.
Let me ask you that. Hold on. Let's ask him this. Let's get him with this. We're gonna do some more songs after this one. Actually, you know what? We have not done. Speaking of Muddy Waters, we got the album of the damn week, and it is Fathers and Sons.
nice. Yeah.
Muddy Waters.
Woo!
Sheesh. You can't beat this, man. You got Otis Spann, Michael Bloomfield, who was a hero of mine as well. Donald Duck Dunn.
Oh, wow.
I mean,
Donald Duck.
yeah, Sam Lay on the
Miles.
drums, Buddy Miles.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is a fantastic album. Paul Butterfield plays harmonica. We do this little thing, JJ, called Dance Party. I don't know if you dance. If you don't, you can just sit here and look cool as you do.
You can imagine yourself dancing.
And you can imagine. But we're going to put this on. And this is Rhodey's favorite segment. So here we go. We're going to do a little Muddy Waters here. All aboard. Here it comes.
All aboard!
You gotta have a drink in your hand too.
Thank you, Ray.
Go on, twerking. Go on, twerking.
Hold on. Well, I gotta wait till Muddy says when. Hold on. I'm listening. Hold on. There it is, right there. Y'all ready?
Woo! Show it to me, baby!
Shut up! Ricky. Shut the hell up, Ricky. Woo! This is jumping spot work. Jumping spot. Jumping spot. Can you see me, Ricky? Can you see me, Ricky? Can you see me? Fuck you. And fuck Buddy Harwood.
Buddy Harwood's my best friend.
That I'm sorry, your low life son bitch and friend.
Hey, I love that man. You don't say a word. I did this.
I'm gonna tell you, I
respect
say
to
well, I paid you.
And
You on the show.
I thought he was be here.
Man,
tonight.
buddy, a sucker.
I'm winded.
Oh, come on, you better stop. You better stop.
Ray,
We've been doing it how many weeks?
I think it's a big one, Ray.
How many weeks?
I think it's a big one, Ray.
Now. You better stop.
Shit.
You better stop.
Ray,
Drink some club tail.
where's my juice?
Drink some tail.
Where's my juice?
Get that juice.
Where's my juice?
Oh, Buddy Harwood, he knows CPR.
Yeah. I'm going to take
I'm just messing with you. Anyway. You know Buddy Harwood, your friend. I'm sure y'all read this shit.
More than a friend. He's more
Brittany,
than a friend.
Tyler, do you know about Buddy going around and
He was my best man.
You know what
in
he's
my
doing,
wedding.
don't you? You saw it on the book.
He was my best man. in
Slap
my
and
wedding.
tail.
No, he's tails up, slapping tail. Yeah, but he's going around telling people I paid him 10 grand to be in the video.
That's a book of lies.
Because you know we stopped off and read his text that said, "Get me a case of Natural Light and $20." Those were his terms, Ricky.
I don't believe any of that.
Well, that's the way it went
I
down.
don't believe any of that. He's worth every dollar that he
Well,
expects
Ricky,
to
why
get.
wouldn't you believe it?
He's a
You work for
professional.
$10 in a six-pack of Country Club.
Well, I'm different. I ain't buddy. He was a sheriff.
I'm ready to hear another song about J.J. Hills.
What you got, JJ?
What you gonna say next, man? I'm gonna put this bass in action.
How about Kansas City by
Yes,
Wilbur
sir.
Harrison?
I like Kansas City. Which
You
one?
can do it in
gonna
the D.
D?
You ready?
Let's do that.
Going to Kansas City, Kansas City, here I come. I'm going to Kansas City, Kansas City, here I come. They got some crazy little women there, and I'm gonna get them one. I'm gonna be standing on the corner, 12th Street and Vine. I'm gonna be standing on the corner, 12th Street and Vine.
I'm ready with it.
With my Kansas City baby and a bottle of Kansas City wine.
Oh, you sound like Buddy Hartwood now.
Well, I might take a plane, I might take a train, but if I have to walk, you know I'm going just the same. I'm going to Kansas City, Kansas City, here I come. They've got some crazy little women there, and I'm gonna get me one.
Number one. Yeah, man. Woo! Yeah!
Well, if I stay with that woman, you know I'm gonna die. I need a brand new baby, and that's the reason why I'm going to Kansas City. Kansas City, here I come. They got some crazy little women there, and I'm gonna get me one. They got some crazy little women there, and I'm gonna get me one.
Woo!
Yeah.
Kill it, J.J. Hill. Yes, sir. Fantastic, man. Fantastic. Playing them old school blues like they should be played. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Got it
So,
right.
J.J., you got to tell me and the hit man, because, you know, we've been up and down these damn roads, too.
Yeah.
And we've seen
Every weekend. Every weekend.
every damn week, sometimes every week, but and a weekend. But, you know, we've seen people do all kinds of crazy shit, because music makes people do crazy shit, like drink Johnny Bootleggers in one swing. Ricky can do, how many can you do in that road?
How many what?
Johnny Bootleggers.
Oh, shit, I could do three. Three easy.
Three
Three.
chugs.
4 of my rents depending on it.
Folks, we got to thank our good friends out at Club Tales
Yes.
for supplying these fine damn drinks. I mean,
Mango.
they sent T-shirts, they sent koozies.
Mm-hmm.
Ray,
Woo!
that just brings me. Are we gonna give a note wearing another koozie? Nobody won last week.
If they guess how many damn picks.
How many damn picks are in that damn jar? You get that going, I'm going to get another club deal going. I got me a 6
How
on
many
the
picks you
beach.
think's in here?
I had sex on the beach.
I heard you.
Ooh, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 50.
50.
By
Hip
myself.
say 50.
Whoever wins gets a
What y'all
giant.
got?
Hey, don't guess too loud. Don't guess too loud.
Think long, you think wrong.
That's right.
Guess too loud.
You win, you're going to get one of these Johnny Bootlegger koozies.
Woo!
And these things are badass because they got little feet on them. Because Johnny Bootlegger's a square bottle, so they got little feet on them, so you can park the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? So there, Justice, how many damn picks are in that damn jar? Tell me a crazy ass story from the road. What's one of the craziest damn things
Oh man.
that ever happened out here on this road? And we're gonna play one more song after that.
I think there's been a lot of stuff. I've seen fights. I've been broke down.
Yeah.
I've done it all. But I think one time we had to play in Durham, and I live in the Lenore
Which is a
area,
crazy
so it's
fucking
like
place.
a 3-hour drive
It's a
anyway.
crazy fucking place.
We get to Greensboro, and the tire on our trailer blew out, and it happens to be the hottest day
Oh yeah.
of the year. I mean, like
Been there, done
103
that.
degrees. Yeah. Changing tire in the middle of the road, and then barely making it to a show. We had to have a fan bring us T-shirts because we were completely they were
Drenched.
drenched. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's stuff like that, but that's pretty common. I feel like it happens more than it should.
Before we run out of time, I want you to play one more song
Okay.
and take us out of this thing. And when we're done, we'll get Showbud up here and everything like that. But let's play one more song. I'll pick up the bass. Y'all, give it up for JJ Hips, man. Woo! Go out and see the man when we get back in the swing of things. I hope we get to play a show together. I hope
Absolutely,
we get
man.
to do something, man. I
Yeah.
enjoy playing with
For
you.
sure.
I know we got mutual friends
Yeah.
that were really excited to see us play
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
And I was excited to have you here and play with
Glad
you,
to be
man.
here,
I've
man.
watched you
Great.
guitar playing and you singing, and it's fantastic, man.
Thank you.
So go follow him, your Facebook, you're
Yeah.
on Instagram, and JJ,
yeah.
what's on
Yeah.
the Instagram? It's,
J.J.Hips.
yeah, J. Yeah, easy cheesy. All right, what you got next?
I
Mr.
think we're
Man?
gonna do. I honestly don't remember who does it, but it's a letter to my girlfriend. I think plenty of people have done it.
Heard Steve Ray do it.
That stick close to that.
Yeah.
What's the key?
Hey.
I know.
Yeah.
Did you catch that, Ricky?
I ain't that drunk yet.
Hey.
This comes in on a.
Yeah. Take your time.
two right here, man.
Man, they got some music.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You
Got me a
playing?
woman to grind.
Folks, I'm gonna tell you what.
You playing? You playing?
Hitman, we're gonna put Hitman on. We're gonna put him over the coals a little bit next week
Go ahead now.
because we got Brother Curtis coming up in
Big
here.
brother Curtis.
Big Brother Curtis.
My brother.
Tell a little bit about Big Brother Curtis.
Brother Curtis and I, man.
Curtis Kenny.
Curtis Kenny.
Oh my God, Ricky! Ricky spilling beer.
Hey, look.
Go ahead,
I'll take my
just tell
shirt
about Curtis.
off.
I tell you what, the guest I have coming in next week, #1 drummer
Back of the door, Ricky.
in the state of Virginia. #1 drummer. And he'll be here next week. We'll play.
I'm gonna dock you $20. Ray, tell him about that gig you got Saturday.
Oh,
You
yeah,
playing
yeah,
or
yeah.
Sunday?
Sunday.
Tell him about the gig down in Trinity.
For the
There's
first,
Showbud.
For the first time. Showbud, make sure you come. For the first time, I'm doing a gig which is all rhythm. No bass lines, no melodies, no chords. It's all rhythmic vibes. Vibration.
Hell yeah, man.
And it's going to be held at Zimmerman's Winery in Trinity, North Carolina. And I'll start playing at 3 o'clock. Y'all come. We're going to have some
Check it out.
fun.
Check
I'll
it
have
out.
some instruments. If y'all want to get out there and play,
That's right.
that's cool.
I'm gonna be there.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna be there.
I'll have some instruments for you.
Y'all come down, check out Ray.
Keep the rhythm strong.
Check out Come Here No More. If you have not watched it, check it out on YouTube or on my Facebook. You can watch the link to watch it is actually in this stream if you look in the description of it. And also you can buy the single in the description of the stream. How about it from my main man, Mr. JJ Hill? And I got a text on the phone from Showbud about halfway through the show. He loved it. Showbud loved it. Showbud loved it. Y'all, tune in next week. Don't be fooled by imitators, Ray. Fear what?
The originators.
What?
The originators.
Huh?
The originators.
Woo! We'd like to thank Brittany Howard and Tyler Hawkins for coming in.
Yes.
Tony P, we'd like to thank you for going and accepting our award. If you ain't first, you last, right?
There you go.
Check us out next week.